Hello everyone and welcome to Craftworks. I'm Aunt Triana King and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and today I'm going to show you how to make this gorgeous card using marker pens to create this image. So first thing is first, let me just get, I've pre-cut pretty much everything. So this is a regular card blank. This is an A4 cut in half, folded in half. I have an embossed piece. This is using, what is it called? It is called the 3D Painted Textures embossing folder. I don't know how well it shows up on the camera, but this is absolutely gorgeous. If I could paint, this is what I imagine I'd be able to do, but I can't. And this is the Hydrangea Hill Designer Series paper. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue it up against this edge here. So I just need to make a little bit of space. And I'm not going to use my trimmer actually, because what I want to do is just trim off the edges. So I'm going to cover this whole section here in glue. Sorry if you hear bits of banging today. I've got works going on. And I'm just going to position that right across there. I'm going to turn it over just to make sure. Give it a really good press down. And now with my scissors, I'm just going to take this corner edge off. Just like that. Just fold that in half just so it doesn't stick to anything. Okay, so that there is part of our card base. Now I have 2-inch strips. So these are 2 inches by 4 1/4. And using the delightful tag topper, I'm going to make 2 gift tags. So I'm feeding that in right the way, and I'm going to punch both of these out. And then what I'm going to do is overlap. So that they will go like that. Maybe not quite so prominent. So I'm only putting glue on half of this piece here. And I'm just going to line up the hole like that. So that will sit like that across there. So now what I'm going to do, I've got a piece of scrap and I've got my stamp on the block, and this is quite difficult to see, but what I'm going to do, taking the markers, this only works with markers, so if you do it with blends it will not work. It will just, none of the colour will transfer to your project. Okay, so I'm just going to colour this in. It's quite difficult to see because the colours are quite pale. Okay. I hope that you can see this. And I hope that you'll give it a try. This is a really good way of getting quite a lot of colours for not very much money. So the in colours, you get 5 in a packet for £13. I think it's £13.25. So if you're not sure if the in colours are for you, or you know, this is a really good way to try them out, and quite cheap too. Okay, so I've got all of my, this is fresh freesia. I'm using the, I don't know, it's soft succulent next. And here I've got little stems. It's really quite difficult to see. So I'm just going to go up with the pen and just colour it all in. Yep, I think that looks good. I might just go over these bits just a touch more. And that bit there. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to huff on it, and my breath will reactivate the ink. So it's the warmth and the moisture. And I'm going to pop that down and just leave it for a few seconds. Okay, so you can see I've missed a few bits there, but I'm actually not worried about that. I don't want this to be perfect, and the reason for that is I like the fact that it is supposed to be a textured look for this. So with this here, I'm going to cut that out, and I've got one that I've done earlier, which is here. So look, I missed that one there actually. So what I could do is I could actually just draw that in. And just cheat. Just like that. And I'm going to pop this up on dimensionals and put it on my gift tag. So I want a mix of large and small for this. And pop one there. And that's going there, like so. I'm going to get a piece of ribbon now. And this is the purple, no, not purple posy, the fresh freesia ribbon. And I'll give you a closer look at that in a minute. I think it's really pretty. So it's a sheer ribbon. And I'm going to feed that through the loops here. So the cardstock is Highland Heather, and it goes really well with the fresh freesia. Sorry, I'm sharing my chair with my dog right now. It's not very comfortable. And I'm just going to pop glue just on the purple piece. And I want that going on the diagonal across there. And I've already stamped my best wishes. And for that I've used the fresh freesia ink again. I'm going to position that on the designer series paper. And now I've got these gems. These are the Highland Heather gems. And I'm just going to dot those around as well. It doesn't really matter where you put them. It's down to what you like, really. And then I'm going to mount this onto my card blank. And this is a really quick and easy card, but I think it's really, really pretty too. And just give that a really good press down. No, I don't like these overhanging, so I am going to trim these to be a little shorter. And there is our finished card. Thank you for joining me today. Bye.